Hi friends, it's Anne here, and today's video is my third update for the Panning Punk project for 2022. So this is a project in collaboration with the Fantastic Ladies. I found out about this project through the Facebook group. It's a year-long project, and how it works is there are 20 prompts that are based on punk music, or like, as I call it, punk adjacent, so something that's similar to punk but not, maybe some people wouldn't classify as punk. I actually added 10 more prompts of my own because there was other songs that I wanted in there. This is one of two themed projects that I'm doing this year. I am taking these projects a little more casual than my full year project pan, like my regular project pan, as well as like my eyeshadow project pan. This is just more me trying to work through some items in my collection, maybe not necessarily hitting pan or finishing items. So let's get started. I always feel this one like a little bit chaotic. Like with my regular project pan, I just I go through my list. Whereas this one, I'm never sure where to start, where to go. So let's start with, there is one item that is staying in the project. The item that's staying in the project is this eyeshadow palette from Under My Skin. It's called Under My Skin. It's from the Miss Fame brand. So this prompt was the Donnas Who Invited You, and the prompt was a product that everyone trashes but you love. So I had a whole story about this in my last video. I'm gonna say this is not a great palette. I'm just gonna put it out there. The colors in this palette, the way they look in the pan aren't how they translate on the eye. And they look way more exciting and interesting in the pan. Like there's a lot of glitter and a lot of shimmer and a lot of craziness. And that's not how it shows up on the eye. So I am wearing this palette today. This is the third time I've worn this palette since my last video. I'll put a close-up look of this eye look up so you can see it a little bit closer. But I'm wearing, I think that's called Orgasm. This one, I'm looking at these upside down. Orgasm. Oh, these are weird words. Mauve Momentum and Cosmic Crush. So I've got like this in the crease and most of the lid, this on the inner corner of the lid, and then I have Cosmic Crush on the outer corner. The main eyelid product is another product I'll talk about shortly. I was going to put the other eyeshadow in here as well, but I kind of felt like this was good the way it is. Again, we'll talk about that in a second. So the shades that I haven't used, I did do a look with Norgasm, Coquetation, and Astral Play. So this shade, and this shade. So the shades I haven't used Skintimacy, the orangey shade, the light blue shade, and the green shade. I think I might have used the green shade, but I'm not 100% sure. So there's 4 shades in here that I still haven't used out of the 10 shades. So I have like half the palette to use almost. I just kind of forgot about this. I was just into my project panning, like my Pan That Palette project where I'm rotating palettes. I kind of knew that. I said that in my last update. This was probably going to throw some of that off a little, and this got thrown off by that, to be honest. So I'm going to keep working on like trying to finish this up. So hopefully by next update, I'll be able to roll this out. Again, the goal on this one was no pan left behind. Use at least each shade once. I've used this shade at least twice. But yeah, this palette's not great. I'm just going to put it out there. So, not that I'm changing my opinion, but I feel like I have a solid opinion compared to before. Like, I was like, it's not bad, and, you know, it's still usable, and it is. I still agree with that, but it's not great. Like, I wouldn't recommend this to anybody. I wouldn't say buy it. If you have it, use it. Like, I wouldn't say get rid of it. I think it's very usable, but it's not great. So I am rolling 3 items out of this project. So the first item I'm rolling out is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Amber Rush. So that's the other main color I have on my lid today. And I actually technically have 1 use left on this. So this one was this was one of my own prompts. This was Bad Religion, I Want to Conquer the World, a product that is not cruelty free. I had 20 uses as my goal on this, and I've used it 19. So on this top line right here, I used it 19, so I have 1 left. So probably by the time you see this video, I'll have used it, at least hopefully. And So I'm going to roll it out. I felt comfortable enough rolling it out. I did weigh this product. So again, I'm doing this pretty casually. I'm not really doing photos unless there's anything that's like I'm planning on like finishing or panning, and none of these items are like that. But I did weigh this product. So last month this was 22.3 grams. It's now 22.25 grams. That's a difference of 0.05 grams. And in total, I used 0.2 grams of that eyeshadow in this project. So I feel like that's not bad. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm happy to roll that out. The next item that I am rolling out is the Tarte Lights, Camera, Splashes. This is the waterproof version of their mascara. This one was from the prompt, The Ramones Rock and Roll High School, a product that was a teenage staple for you. And again, for me, mascara is like a staple. I just said I was going to keep it in the project for 3 months. We've done that, and now I'm rolling it out. I'm not decluttering this just yet. Like, I'm not done with it. I think it's still usable. It's also the only waterproof mascara I have right now, so I want to hang on to it until I end up buying a new waterproof mascara to replace this. And last month, this was 26.25 grams. It's now 26.16 grams. That's a difference of 0.09 grams. In total, since I started or had this in the project, I've used 0.5 grams of mascara. This is the first time I've done a mascara in a project before, and I'm actually pleasantly surprised to see variance, to see a difference. I didn't think that was going to happen. I don't know what I expected, but I'm pleasantly surprised that mascaras show a weight difference, which I'm glad about because you can't see a visual difference. Oh, I guess I'm only rolling out I keep thinking I'm rolling this item out. I'm not rolling it out. I'm not even close. Why do I keep doing this? Like I said, for some reason I'm really like scatterbrained today, and this project, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have filmed this today. My brain's all over the place. Anyway, this item is also staying in the project. This is the Bare Minerals eyeshadow. It's the loose eyeshadow in Rockstar, and the prompt for this one was Blink-182, What's My Age Again? An older product in your collection. And I have a goal of 12 uses. Now I have weighed this, but the weight hasn't changed on this. It's still the same. It was 9.39 grams. It's still 9.39 grams. I had a goal of 12 uses. I've used it for not a whole lot, and I was going to use it today, and like I said, I did my eye look and I was like, I like the way it looks without it, so I don't want to add it. I don't know, maybe I'll play with it later and make it like an evening look, but yeah, I ended up not using it today. So I need to get around to using this a little bit more. I feel like doing lighter, brighter looks right now, so it's hard to throw in like a deeper shade. Even though this is not super deep, it's just still, it's something mental that I have to be like, it's okay to add a little bit of depth, it's fine. So that's staying in. So I did roll out 2 products, but I'm actually gonna roll in 3. So I think I talked about this in my last video. Like, I've been rolling with 4 products in this project, but I feel like I should go to 5. So I'm doing 5. So I am rolling in 3 products. So I'm just using the like Google random number generator for this. And the first number that it picked up was number 19, which is Paramore Misery Business, a product from a brand that is only known for one thing. So I kind of like hummed and hawed on this for a while. The first thing that kind of popped up to my mind when I was looking through my makeup inventory was, well, Becca highlighter. But I've already had a Becca highlighter in this. So I decided to go with Cliona. So Cliona is pretty much known for eyeshadows and like all their crazy color eyeshadows, like the duochromes and triochromes and stuff. I actually only have one like super intense, like one of their stained glass. I only have one of those, but I've actually picked one. I have a bunch here. I actually have more, but this is like a bunch that I was looking at. I've actually decided to pick this one. I was gonna go with something simpler, like that was gonna be easier. Like I have one called Chamomile that's like a light champagne type color that would go with anything, but I was like, no, let's pick something interesting. So I picked this shade called Hex. And it looks really purple in the pan, but it's got this like gold shift that's so pretty. I actually had material like this, like exactly like this. So hopefully you can see that shift. It's a beautiful color, and I feel like it'll be beautiful for spring. Might be hard to incorporate with palettes that I got going on right now, but that's fine. We'll figure it out. And I have a goal of 12 uses on that. Again, I'm not really looking to hit pan or use something a whole lot. I'm really just looking at these projects to rotate through my products. The next one that it pulled up was number 8, which is Weezer Island in the Sun, a product loved by multiple generations. I had a really hard time with this one. Maybe because I don't know what the kids like these days. That's what I was thinking. But then I was kind of going through my collection, and I feel like this product I've seen both mature people, like people older than me, people my age, as well as younger people talk about and like. So I was like, let's just go with it. And the brand in general, I feel like, is like that. Because I feel like this is a brand that I thought would only be like middle-aged, you know, like, again, more mature. But I feel like a lot of young people like this brand as well. So Charlotte Tilbury is the brand, and this is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. I have it in the shade Too Fair, just a little mini guy that I bought. And again, I'm just going to do 12 uses for this. I might keep this one in longer. I haven't decided yet, but we're going to go with 12 right now. The only reason why I'm thinking about not keeping in longer, because it will conflict with my Milk Makeup one that I'm using. I am thinking about maybe using this like sort of all over, not just like a highlighter. Let me swatch it for you. Let's swatch it on the other hand. So there's a pretty heavy swatch of it right there. And then if I blend it out, I don't know how well you can see. Yeah, there, you can see a bit of the reflection there. And then, yeah, I felt like I needed something else. So I decided to roll in another product. So the random generator picked a few things a couple of times. But then it picked up number 18, which is Simple Plan Perfect. And the prompt is a product that gives you a sense of security or comfort. Now, I think this is the prompt that Ruth had. And I think she picked the Urban Decay All Nighter, and I was like, man, if I had Urban Decay All Nighter, I totally would have picked that too. I get it. I loved her like explanation of like, just makes you feel like you got your makeup set, it's on. And then I started thinking about what is comfort makeup for me? Like what is the bare minimum? Like if everything was gone, what are the bare minimum items? For me, the two things are mascara and like a tinted lip balm or lip gloss, like something like that. Those I could do without everything else, even eyebrow product, which is scary. But I feel like if I had just mascara and like a little moisturizing tinted something on my lips, and so I was like, oh, so like literally mascara, tinted lip balm or lip gloss, mascara, tinted lip balm or lip gloss. I decided to go with mascara. I wasn't gonna go with mascara. The reason why I didn't want to pick mascara is because I just had the mascara, the Tarte mascara in here. I also have a mascara in my other themed project pan. And then the reason why I didn't want to do the lip product is because I already have my lip project pan, and I'm trying not to pick lip products too often in these other projects because I don't want it to conflict with what I'm doing in that project, particularly lip gloss and lip balm, because I am trying to work through those products right now, and those are things that I'm really trying to pan, and I don't want to do too much conflicting. Anyway, long story short, I picked a mascara. And the reason why I picked a mascara is because I have a lot of mascaras right now that I need to work through and start using. So I picked this one because it's I have a ton from last year. I shouldn't say it's one of the oldest ones because I really don't have old ones. But this is one that I'm like, just use it. I really don't know why I picked this particular one. It was just the one that I decided I wanted to use. And it's the Douce Boombastic Lash Volumizer Mascara. So I think this came in a Luxe box last year. And yeah, I just need to get through some of the mascaras that I have right now and start using them and use them up and get them out. Because yeah, I had a lot from last year that I need to move on, especially if I want to do some more mascara testing this year. So, and this one, again, I'm just going to do 3 months like I did with the other mascara. So not really a number of uses, just time. I want to keep it in the project for 3 months. I don't know if I'll pull it out, like declutter it after the 3 months, or if I'll just pull it out of the project. So yeah, that's my update for my Panning Punk project for 2022. I feel like I'm a little chaotic today. I'm a little all over the place, but hopefully once I edit this, it will seem fine. Yeah, if you like this update, feel free to get a little thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.